right, so just a little bit about the place. It was built in 1892. Prior to the Opera House being here, this was what they called the burn district. There had been a pharmacy and a doctor's office, I think it was, that was here that was actually burned down, and it sat vacant for years. Then 1892, this place was built and went live. The spirits that we've got here, Victoria was a performer who came from West Virginia. She was down here and she met Robert Lowry. Robert was the backstage hand, and they had an affair. The result of that was a little girl named Elizabeth. So Elizabeth is the other spirit that's here, another one of the spirits. She met a little girl named Sarah, and she and Sarah became best friends. And whenever Elizabeth was in town, they were always playing and doing whatever. While she was over here, Elizabeth passed away. Sarah, the little girl's best friend, lived to be 92 years old. When she passed, she came back and she shows herself as a 9 or 10-year-old little girl. Occasionally a girl in the basement named Rhonda that we'll pick up on. She is there to watch out for Charlie. The spirits have come out of Charlie, who was one of the dark entities that was here.
Your Closer to Home coverage starts now.
For years, people have reported seeing ghosts or hearing strange voices at the Twin City Opera House in McConnellsville. Good evening and thank you for joining us this Sunday night. Today, WHIZ's Katie Jeffries went on a ghost hunt with the Central Ohio Ghost Squad to see what really lies within the walls of the Opera House.
People say they have experienced something otherworldly within the Twin City Opera House in McConnellsville. Built in 1890, the Opera House has seen thousands of visitors and actors, but ghost hunters believe some never left.
It's pretty haunted, let me tell you. It's one of the most active and consistently active places I know paranormally.
Myers and his partner Eric Glosser have researched and recorded paranormal activity within these walls and say that the Opera House is one of the most haunted buildings in all of Ohio.
I've had a lot of activity, even last night with the guy we call Red Wine Robert. He seems to have quite a sense of humor, and he was fluctuating the temperature just back and forth.
While on the catwalk, we briefly made contact with Red Wine Robert.
Robert?
Robert? And you can usually tell because you'll get a chill. Well, look at my arms right now.
It's voice recorders and electromagnetic field monitors to record paranormal activity. Myers and Glosser both say they have seen apparitions and black shadowy figures and even heard a child giggling in the Opera House. There are 5 known ghosts that reside here in the Opera House, all of which are very friendly toward people. But something far more sinister lies within the basement.
A lot of people have had shadow activity. Things will move behind you until you're so uncomfortable that you want to move. Growling has actually been heard behind people. People have been thunked on the head very occasionally.
A black shadowy mass was caught moving in the basement by 2 separate cameras. Executive Director of the Opera House, Adam Shriver, says even his staff will not come down to the basement alone, and many have reported experiencing paranormal activity.
Many of the staff members also claim to have seen strange things moving around and shadows and things like that, yeah.
The Central Ohio Ghost Squad is holding a ghost hunt this Friday beginning at 10 p.m. To sign up, go to TwinCityOperaHouse.com. Myers and Glosser say just one night at the Opera House will make a believer out of you. For WHIZ News, I'm Katie.
Really?
It's a crazy place.
I mean, this is a pretty old building.
The Opera House was built in 1892. They began construction in 1890.
So historically, are there any documented deaths here?
Right at the turn of the century, there was a gentleman stabbed in the ballroom. There was a lady that had a massive heart attack in the front row.
Oh, wow.
We also have some mounds that were here in McConnellsville that we know were
burial mounds?
That were removed, yeah, exactly.
Wiped out.
So what happened to those bodies that were there? Just kind of desecrated?
Probably just still in the ground, or they just pitched them.
Where there is a lot of disrespect going on to the Native American culture, you tend to have higher levels of places being haunted.
Well, we better get started. We got a lot of stuff to go over. This is a crazy place.
Okay.
Everything happens here. Birthdays, weddings, events. There's ghost tours here on the regular. This is the center of the town.
Let's go to Black Hole.
Oh, it's claustrophobic in the black hole. It's heavy, it's dark. I mean, it's a creepy place. You said this location is where some of your most recent activity's been occurring?
Yes, the incident occurred.
What incident?
Over in that back corner, I was standing over there. There was large group of people, probably a dozen people, and from different things that we gathered from Red Wine Robert upstairs, claims that this is a portal that Charlie travels through. And I just got done saying that. I don't hear anything, I don't see anything, I don't smell anything. All of a sudden, something, boom, just like this on my arms, right in my biceps. Boom, jarred, and it peels me back, slowly. And this is hard to explain, I still can't explain it today, but it was like a suspended animation where it just kept slowly pulling me down. And they said, the people over there said my legs were stiff. I'm going backwards.
And you're slowly tilting backwards.
You know, it's impossible for a human to do that.
Yeah.
And when I'm about a foot from the ground, boom! And I get up, like, I said, what the just happened? I can't explain it. I'm 300 pounds, something to move me like a rag doll and just hold me and had that power. I don't think a human spirit could do that. That's not supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to speak to any of the entities that are here right now. You can manipulate this device to communicate with us. It just said, are you lost? I am, I'm lost. Why do you want us to get out? Who are we talking to? It's someone. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
That came through so clear. Where do we go to talk to you better? Is it portal?
I heard portal.
Which portal? The basement or the catwalk? It seemed like something intelligent was communicating for maybe 2 minutes, and then it just sort of died.
I definitely feel like the vibe is shifting in this place, though.
You want to go to the catwalk?
All right, let's roll.
Hello there, my name is Colton Snyder, and on Saturday, November 2nd, 2024, I am doing a concert at the McConnellsville Twin City Opera House. We are also offering ghost tours. We have 2 separate ghost tours, and then we also have a VIP ghost hunt where you get to be at the Opera House after the concert. We turn the lights off, and we work with real paranormal investigators and stuff like that. I've done many events here, and I'm telling you what, I've had skeptics, people who do not believe in the afterlife, become believers from their experience at the Opera House. I have so many stories about this place, and I have lots of films and footage and EVPs, recordings that I've taken, and I've gotten lots of crazy stuff on camera that I plan on sharing very soon. Please purchase your tickets, get your tickets, come see my concert, but also come and experience with us. Experience, connect. I've done a lot of shows here, and I will do more shows in the future. It is haunted. I've done lots of cleansings here, trying to help spirits cross over. Every time we come back, there's more and more spirits to cross over. This place definitely has so many spirits here. So, yeah, I'm very excited to come back, and I hope you guys can come and join me. Thank you. Real quick, I wanted to add, I am doing readings separate from the show. You have to get VIP to be able to come and get readings from me at the show. And then an hour or two after the readings, the concert, the doors will open for the public for the concert. So we do the readings first, and then we do the concert later. So, yes.